Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, good morning, good morning. Miss Caitlin, good morning, good morning. Hi, Tanya, hi, Daniela. Hi, good morning. Hi, Amanda. Good morning, good morning. Miss Melanie, my friend, good morning. Miss Alicia, hello, good morning. Dear Carrie, how are you? Good morning. Hi, YouTube on the replay. Good morning, Miss Anna, Miss Aggie. Good morning. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Jeffrey. Good morning. Number one husband, you are number one. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, my friends. Welcome to another beautiful morning magic session with me. It's me, Robin, your heart sparkling pal on this wackadoodly ride. Good morning, Michelle. Number one is saying good morning, friends. Good morning, friends. We are friends, aren't we? We are friends. Happy magic morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, my friend. Hello, my sister. Hi, good morning. So, my friends, how are you today? How's the weather in your heart today? Did you think of a word of the day today? I'm super curious about that since we've been kind of practicing that for a while now together. Do you have a word of the day today? So I'm going to get my coffee. I'm going to get my notes. Wow, beautiful message today from Spirit. So 1 second. I got to get my little table here. There. I continue to rearrange the space, but I think I like this in here. If it's your first time here, it's me, Robin, just your pal on this ride, and these are wild times, and my intention offering these sessions in the morning is to help us stay in our heart sparkle, remember our loving commitment as light workers, light sparklers, even if that wasn't we didn't know that's who we are. We're waking up to that. So good morning. So if you chose a word for today, please put it in the comments. And if you don't know what that is, we've been doing a word of the day, sort of how people do. I have hair everywhere. Fresh washed hair is kind of a nightmare for Robin sometimes. The word of the day is like an organizing principle for your day. So it's something really beautiful, and it helps you align. So, and it helps you remember. So for the day, if you find yourself feeling lost, you can be like, what is the word of the day today? And choose again. So, Tanya, transform. Yes. Love that. Floating. That's beautiful, Amanda. Comfort. That's beautiful, Caitlin. Comfort. Ease and nourish. I like how you two, Caitlin and Melanie, look at your words. They're very together. Are they not? So nice. Chill. Alicia, that's awesome. Chill. 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 So my word, I was like, chill or chilly? Yeah, chill. My word today, dun, 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 is flow. Flow. We were talking about this yesterday, weren't we? Flow. Choosing to stay in the flow. I still have hair stuck everywhere here, there. Choosing to stay in the flow of just the flow of love. I was giving this analogy yesterday that the earth, you could picture in your mind the globe. That's us, where we are. And then this flow of energy that is all around, sparkles, flow, the flow, everything you're wanting, whether it's prayers for the world, whether it's healing, whether it's just like, we want to be okay. Abundance. We talked a bit about abundance yesterday. We're in this flow or we're not in this flow. I'm going to be in this flow. I'm going to be in this flow. I'm going to inhale this flow. I'm going to enjoy the flow, and floating in the flow is fantastico, because a lot of times you can think of this as we're floating in a river. We're on a large flotilla together, all of us. We come together here in the mornings. We're together in our hearts throughout the day, and we're floating with many, many, many in our spirit posse, not just the few of us here right now. So fantastic. Protection. What a gorgeous word. Good afternoon, Miss Carol. Yeah. So that's my word, flow. We can be easy. And I brought some tea today. My favorite tea is this Tulsi Rose. I don't need to show you, but in my favorite mug. And I grabbed this one down. I was kind of looking through my mugs, and because I've been telling you little stories of manifesting, this is another one that is a beautiful story. And that is just, I saw this at Starbucks and I thought, it's lovely. Our number one kiddos both worked at Starbucks for years and years and years. And I thought, I can tell them, oh, this would be nice for my birthday. But I thought, you don't have to push. Just say you love it in your heart. Tell it to the flow. This is what we're doing. Tell it to the flow. So I told it to the flow. I took some coffee home. And 30 minutes later, my next client for the day, the healing client who came to the house, I call them friends on the journey, but she came, she bought me this mug. I kid you not, at that Starbucks. She bought me this mug, she brought me some cookies. That's how it works. And, that's just an example of a coffee mug, but I want you to be thinking about the things that you have been worried about. And I want you to decide, I'm going to invite you. I sound bossy today, but I want you to decide that you're going to open your heart and you're going to ask and you're going to receive. So I say cheers to you. And it's delicious. This rose tea is like a big hug. Tell it to the flow, baby. Tell it to the flow. It is how it works, isn't it? It is how it works. It's exactly how it works. How amazing are we, So, cheers to you. Did I say cheers? Because I mean it. Cheers. So, couple of things before we get started. I got a beautiful message today, too. I just love this time with you, and if you would like some healing, some specific issues addressed for you, please write them down and message me, because I will do that on the podcast for you. I'll add light, I'll offer healing, and we'll talk about it, and what's near in your heart will help so many other people. So today's episode just came out this morning. Jeff and I listened halfway through. It's really, really good, and according to me. And we have a beautiful letter from one of you here in the posse, and I thank you so much for offering that up. So just wanted to say, good morning, Storm. Good morning, Stephanie. Yeah. Yes. So I just wanted to say that. New episode of Tea with Robin, 84, Metamorphosis. And we really are. This is a time, call it what you will. Call it a pandemic, call it a love apocalypse, call it the greatest blessing of your life ever. This is a time that we have been, in a way, wanting. Not the scary, of course, not the upsetting, not that, but our evolution. Have you not ever once remembered yourself praying for, change me into this, I want this, please help me get there, please help me get there. Yeah, exactly. So please help me get there. Well, how do we get there? How do we get there? Yeah, we're getting there now. So just staying open to that metamorphosis process, or maybe another way to say is, let's choose balance. If you're more scared than not scared, then let's just help ourselves and say, look, I want to spend more of my mental heart and energetic space and in a place of light, in a place of joy, in a place of trust. Because it's healthy and it's right, and that's what I'm going to do, Yeah, so good morning. If you guys have a word of the day today, I love to hear it. So this is a day of this funny, I said, Spirit, what's the word? And it started already last night, rest. Different kind of rest. I know we just came off the weekend, but different kind of rest. So stick with me here. And I should say a lot of noises going on today because there's a backhoe at the neighbors. They're digging out the foundation. And it's also trash day here, or recycling day or whatever. So you may hear some trucks going by. Beautiful. Beaming and pure. That's lovely. Yeah. Nice. So this is a new day of ease and rest. And what we're going to be, if you choose to accept this, what we're going to be easing and resting from is the overwhelm, the fear, the observing the news, the mental machinations about what's going on. The invitation from Spirit, again, this is not the Robin rule here, okay, is to allow yourself moments of pause. Allow yourself moments of ease and rest. Ease and rest. Ease and rest. Take a break. I tell you what, we have been interested in time management for business reasons. We've been interested in segments. What do they call that? Mic bursts, when you're trying to get your work done. There's all this stuff supporting you, kicking ass and taking names in your business as an entrepreneur. And now I know everybody has learned those things, and let's apply that stuff to this rest idea, to this ease idea, to this self-love idea, to this healing idea, to this idea that every time I go like this, all the birds go, woo, because there's a ton of birds outside the window right now. We were interested in learning this time management stuff in the name of earning money and creating things. Am I the only one who sees it that way? But how about now let's practice. Oh yeah, I can do the same thing with self-love, with kindness, with taking a walk, with honoring my ease, honoring my, we got the psychic cosmic dozer behind us just accentuating these points. Be gentle, be kind, be loving, and please let me not forget that this time is ushering in some beautiful shifts. I promise, and I don't need to promise because I know you know. I know you know. Many of us have been feeling this time coming. We may not have known this is what it was going to be, but on the other side, and it's already happening now, beautiful things are happening. So imagine, and I have to tell on myself because yesterday I was like, Shannon, is it Easter there? I get I am like, more feet in the spirit world than I am in the geographical world or the time world or the earthy world. So sometimes I say the goofiest things, and then like hours later I realize I am such a nut. So I think I was thinking about how Thanksgiving happens in different days, but in my defense, Greek Easter and Easter are not on the same day. But I'm still laughing about that this morning. So yesterday was Easter, all around the world, thank you, except if you celebrate Greek Easter. And we have Easter baskets, right? So the image is, I'm still laughing about that. The image is a big, beautiful Easter basket. And look, I've got one. It's a birdie basket, but a big basket. Hello. These are some of my favorite books I just keep around. Picture all that you do, all that you want to do, all the relationships you have, all the connections, all the social media you do, all the games you play, all the things you do in your life. Everything is in this basket. It's a big basket, is it not? It's a huge basket. And if you close your eyes for a moment, let's do it together. Just take a breath. This is kind of funny because the cosmic dozer is ahead of us here. You'll see in a minute. You picture this massive basket of stuff, all the things you're into, all the work stuff you still have to do, all the people you know. And what do you want to take out of the basket for good? That's the question to you, my love. What do you want to take out for good? Because there are things for good that need to come out. There are things, this is where we're heading. The gift of this time is less is more. We're learning that less is so much more. And one of the awakenings I pray for each of us is that it became too much. There was a too muchness happening energetically, a too muchness happening in the day. Thank you for those hearts. It helps me to know I'm not like just one woman weirdo fest over here. Too much. And this is not a judgment. I'm just looking in my own life and saying too much, allowing too many things, not being sacred, intentional with my time enough, saying yes before I really felt into things, taking on stuff, committing to doing things that didn't feel right, but I was just like, okay. So all of that stuff, even I was thinking about people you hire, people you pay, things you're doing. It's just too much. So think about your own basket. And if you really just take a breath and perhaps for right now, instead of thinking, just see yourself removing a few things. You don't have to even know what. You don't even have to know why. Those are questions of the ego, actually. You don't need to know every answer. But picture yourself removing objects. Got a little crystal here. Take it out. Here's another little crystal here. Take it out, and what wants to, it's not permanent. It's not like, here's a little kitty cat. These are things I'm pretending are in my basket. Take a few things out and see how it feels. One thing a lot of us are learning is we've been obeying our fear. We've been listening to the voice of fear. If I don't do this, this will happen. If I don't call her back, she will be mad at me. If I don't say, yes, I would love to with you, it will be over. If I don't post a blog post today, I will have no followers. If I don't answer every comment on my social media, whatever, I'll be in trouble. Just consider how this hits for you and decide this is a massive basket of love. Everything that's in it needs to be what you chose, what you wanted. And I'm sorry, but I don't care if your house is clean. I don't care if your laundry is done. I don't care if you have a lot of money in the bank. I don't care about the car you drive. What I care about is, are you alive? Are you happy? Are you loving? Are you lit up? Are you excited? Are you having fun? Are you playing? Are you having some joy? The birds are laughing. Are you offering light in the world? Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. Some of you are learning through this. This is resonating. Thank you. Are you doing the thing that before you were born in this body, in this lifetime, whatever you are as an essence, you said, I want to come. I want to do something. I want to offer light. I want to shine. I want to help others remember their shine. That's what I care about. Are you? Is there room for that in your life? And if not, why not? This is probably just a reminder, because I know our posse, and you are the love posse. You are here because you're love in a posse, and we're friends. We're a family. So this is just my heart song back to you. Are you doing it? Are you remembering? Because I tell you what, learning to rest, that's the word today, rest in ease of it's all happening. I don't need to always be do, answer, chat, talk, keep up, do it, and then Marie Kondo the shit out of my house, and then clean it, and then do it, and then earn all. I just said a swear word. All this stuff. No, you have to shine. You have to remember who you are, where you come from. If that's it. And then allow what's in the basket to be purpose stuff on purpose. Good. Good morning, Miss Josie. Good afternoon, Miss Josie. Good afternoon. So the rest and ease, and that is how your beautiful transformation happens. Good morning. Good afternoon. If you chose a word for the day today, I love to hear what it is. We love to see those words. You inspire us back. So yeah, that's how we're doing it. That's how we're rolling. So just how would it be to release the stories and release some of the things you think, like activities or whatever you think you're supposed to be doing in order to be a good person, a good spiritual person, a good person on the journey. Maybe there's some meditation you need to let go of, some spiritual practices you can stop, some classes you've been taking that you don't need to keep going to, all these things. Yeah. Exhausting and stifling and robotic, exactly. So we just can choose these, it's new, it gets to be new. So here's the thing. We've been starting to see some, I don't know what we're starting to see. I read a long post on Medium that was saying, as we start to emerge back into life again, I don't know that we're there, but I'm starting to see posts and it makes me feel like maybe we're getting tired of this process and we want to push the river a little bit and push this thing back into life as normal. And we don't have to push, but we could help ourselves ease in the body, ease in the nervous system, ease in the spinal column, soften in the muscles when we catch ourselves like, gotta go, do, gotta, push. Take just a pause, take a break, take a relax moment and remind yourself, find your center. My most important moves now are about learning to allow the metamorphosis to happen for me, allow my transformation to happen, and without being afraid, I'm glad you're here too. Good morning. You're never late. The replay's always here for you. But isn't it nicer to be live, isn't it? Welcome. Hello. So your biggest work is to soften and allow your process of healing. Think about it. You know, we can't heal. I used to say this all the time. You can't heal. Used to. I still say it to people. You won't heal if you can't rest. So to rest is really key. So it's all right to let some stuff go now, okay? That's the point. Your word today is ask. Beautiful. So hold on loosely. Does anyone know the 38 special song? Hold on loosely. Don't let go. If you cling too tightly, you're gonna lose control. Yeah. I keep hearing that song in my head over and over and over. So it really is about, and that's how my guidance comes. It's very ordinary in my head. So if you're getting guidance in your head, very ordinary, that's not you thinking. That's God talking to you. Don't forget. Yeah, I think we should all be listening to that today. Yay, me too. So hold on loosely. If you cling too tightly, you're going to lose control because we're listening to fear. I talk about the roller coaster. That's the ride we're on now. And don't forget who's sitting with you, you know? The J-man is riding next to you, or God, or spirit, or your sacred whatever. You're being accompanied. You're not alone. So there's no need to be terrorized in your clingingness. Trust and allow in these sparkles of abundance, of light, of joy, of love, of healing. They're coming to you. They're coming to you. Just checking my notes here. Yeah. And openness, be open. Like Josie's word is ask. To be intentional now is super, super key, you know, super key. What needs to go? What can I let go of? It's so important. So in our minds, we worry. We what do you call that? We just keep going on and on and on, the same thought again and again, and then it revisits us, and then we're stuck there again. Just, you know, hold on loosely and picture taking things out of your basket. Take it out. Get out of here. Get out. And then what wants to come back? I say we put the crystal here, you know, just use it as my metaphor today, okay? Each of us is needing a little solitude. And for some of you, that's really challenging because you're home and you're not alone. And for some of you, it's really challenging because you're already alone. And solitude is already something it's already a constant presence that is maybe not something you love, or people defend themselves, you know. Yay, I was already an introvert, so I could care less about this virus, you know. I'm already I avoid people and all that, you know. So the word solitude came through. And the energy of solitude, this is a new solitude, okay? A new solitude, a solitude that we start to look forward to as part of our self-care, as part of our self-love, as part of our ritual, okay? Solitude in the way that is healing for you, just some time to be alone. You know how I always have to fix my hair on these calls. Just to be alone. Just to unfurl. Spring is such a beautiful time for unfurling. Think of a fiddlehead fern when they go, boo. You need solitude for that. If you have somebody constantly chatting, chat, talk, how can you have peace? So, solitude, because Spirit does want to talk to you. In the quiet spaces, though. And it's not necessary to have a 90-minute meditation. I honestly, in all the years I've been offering healing, and it's a lot, it's 20, more than, I don't know. It's really rare when somebody talks to me about having a hard time with meditation that I feel they're supposed to be doing it. It's really, they're missing the point that it's not in a 90-minute meditation that you meet God or you meet your stillness, you meet peace. It's in the choice and the joy of solitude, of stillness, is where you find it. And nobody knows what that is for you. You're the guru of you. You know what works for you. So it might be in doing art. It might be in doing puzzles. It might be in playing Xbox. I love to play Xbox. Did you know that? And the best guidance comes through for me in that time. Carol, you're saying new solitude, so good. I needed to hear that because I have noticed that the solitude changed its energy and I have to find a new solitude indeed. Thank you. Thank you too. You know, I always appreciate, Carol, that you give me feedback and it helps me too. And yeah, I know it's wild because I have this phrase I use, the cosmic cruise director. Do you guys know that? Where it's like, do you remember Love Boat, Julie McCoy? She had the clipboard. Look, I feel like I'm Julie because I have a clipboard. And everything was about everybody else. She was just always caregiving everyone else. That was her paid job. But a lot of us are like that in our lives. And this thing about solitude is, this new solitude is the gift, is learning that you matter, learning that you come first, learning that you are more important, I'm sorry, even than your kids. Just good, healthy self-care. Than even your husband. Sorry, number one. Maybe he tuned out. Solitude. And sometimes, you know, then you have a knowing and a worthiness in your heart that helps you take some of those other things out of the basket, you know, let some stuff go. Just not need to do it anymore. Not need to respond, not need to, I don't know, clean your house. I have just very few examples today, but feel free, if you thought of something that you're going to stop, you feel free to stop. Let me know. You know, some of us just can't, we need to take breaks. Yeah, good. I'm glad. So, the last piece. Wait, what was the unhappy face for? You still love me, don't you? That's my husband. Just joking here. Solitude, so needed, but the problem is that it's hard to find space for solitude now when we're stuck with the whole family in the house. I need solitude even more now than when we're isolated. Thank you. This is why comments are helpful. So here it is. What are you willing to do? Are you willing to lock the bathroom door and take a pillow and a blankie and sit in the bathtub? Just a question, you know, are you willing to clear out the bottom of your closet and go in there and roll the door shut? Just a question. What are we willing to do? I know a lot of us have a lot of people in the house. What are we willing to do? Yesterday, you know, we did some of that ourselves and it was really helpful. Because Jeff and I spend a lot of time together anyway. We both work from home. We're always together. And yesterday we both took some solitude in the house and then we talked about it too. So I think it's good. You can have a dialogue with your partner or your kids. What a teachable. How about a parent who can say, look, it's really healthy for us to have some solitude today. I talked to you about creative hour or creative coloring, quiet coloring or something like that, you know. Get creative. The closet is a good idea, isn't it? You can do it. You can do it. You can make it really special too. When our girls were little, their bedroom had those the double closet door that opened like this, and they did it all on their own. We have this one smushy comforter, we still have it, and pillows, and they would push it into the closet, and then they would close the doors. It had a light in there, and they created that all on their own, and just magical, So those things are not just for your kids. The tent that they sell at IKEA or wherever for your kids, that's not just for kids. So get creative, you matter. The sacred closet with reserved times. Honey, I think you're coming up with something there, and I've got some twinkle lights for you. You can put them in your closet. Though I'll try not to decorate your closet. Yeah. So, yeah. I hope this is helpful to you. The thing is, because we're all a little too analytical in our minds, and thinking, noticing is, Alina, just think about this, like noticing and thinking about it is not really doing anything about it. So to continue to point out, let's pretend we're little, to be like, scary monster, scary monster, scary monster, scary monster, scary monster, scary monster. And then at some point your mind is just going, I wonder when the scary monster is going to advance, make the next move, come for a little nibble, something like that. I know. Yeah, who you? Never analytical, ever. Yeah. Thank you. That crack up. Thank you. Sorry. It is so funny, isn't it? So you're thinking. No. Abandon the thought. That's why we need to remove things from the basket, from this space, and say, I am giving this to you, God. Help me. Take it. Don't just think about the monster or the problem. Say, I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to give this up for love. I'm going to allow myself to be held and guided by the sparkles. I talked to you yesterday about the love jar, and this week's podcast, episode 84, Metamorphosis. I tell the story about the love jar. It's amazing. It's just like so cool what happened too, for me. So what are we willing to do? It doesn't have to be hard. I love reminding myself that it's not in the, the stuff we think we need to do to be good people, who can make their own list. I mean, I can too. Or, some kind of good member of society, or whatever it is we've strived. A lot of us have been striving before this all happened. It's really about feeling good in your bones and being in such a good place in your own heart that when spirit taps you, excuse me, I'd like you to do this for someone else now. I'd like you to show up and offer your heart, be of service. I'd like you to say this to someone. I'd like you to call this person, whatever, How did my friend know to buy this? Because she got the message, like that. So we need to practice. And it's just an invitation, and you're free at any time. If it's too, anything I said today, if it's too stressful or not ready yet, listen, no problem. Some of these things take time to implement, and you are not a failure, ever. How could you ever be? Actually, you are perfection now. You are so perfection now. Yeah, ready to be ready, to be ready, to be ready, to be ready, or just a little itty bitty bit of willingness is all we need to be willing to be willing. So I'm going to read this. How do we embrace solitude and healing after coming out of a period where we were emotionally manipulated by those close to us to be married, to have a specific job, that my dreams are stupid. Exactly. I get it. I understand this very well. So you're beginning. Look at you go right now. You're beginning. You're asking that question, how, and would you be willing to surrender the how? You know, how for me is when I get stuck in how. How. Yeah, but how? Yeah, but how? Yeah, but how? That's nice, but how? You know? Um, just know you've already begun the process. So that discomfort and the noticing of the problems is the beginning of this. So in this moment, my friend, what's coming to me now is just, could you gently allow yourself to know that a part of you has cared more about what those peeps or that person has thought of you and said to you than how it actually feels in your own heart. And I know a lot of us here can relate to you, me included. Putting people before me has been a lifelong journey for my own survival at first. And then, just like I say, we're not the cosmic cruise director. We're here for us. So your dreams are not stupid, right? You don't think they're stupid. But when we need somebody else to hug us and encourage us, who already is emotionally manipulating, codependent was the word coming to me there. That's an issue. We want to just take a gentle step back. Look at me. I'm going to step back. I'm going to step back. I hope you can still hear me. I'm going to step back. And I need do nothing comes out of the Course in Miracles, which I love. I don't have to do anything about this person who's still being emotionally manipulative. Really, you don't. You don't even have to defend yourself. You don't have to explain yourself one more time. And even in the privacy of your own thoughts, as we've been just discussing, you can seek solitude from the argument in your own head. Anybody else notice they argue more in their head than they do with the other person, or have a discussion or a debate? Yeah, so we're going to practice that solitude right now. And when the how comes, and it will, how, just we're going to drop it. We have to drop the how. Offer that to God, In fact, before we close today, why don't we say a little group prayer together? And I'll just offer a little light here. Good. Thank you. Yeah. And thank you for that. I really love that. You guys, some of you are starting to ask questions. That's awesome. So I'm going to offer this little bit of light to you. It's not little, it's mighty light. You're free to receive or not, since I can't really say, everybody, do I have your permission? But I am a fan of that, not just sending healing. So offer this little light, this little light of mine, right? I'm going to let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. You are fine, you are fine, you are fine. You are so awesome. Are you gonna let it shine? You are so perfect. Will you let it shine? You are so beautiful. Will you let that shine? Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. I have goosebumps everywhere right now. Oh, feels so good. So, so here's my prayer for you. Yeah. Gonna let it go. Let it go. And healthy distractions. Xbox is a healthy distraction for me. Listening to music, man, put those headphones on and let's listen to that song together, the Hold On Loosely. And the other one I keep hearing is the Doobie Brothers. Take this message to my brother. Taking it to the streets. Listen to that and think about your healing journey. Just jam out. So I offer this prayer for you. May all the healing you have been seeking come to you now, with extra sparkles held in escrow for the perfect divine timing whenever you're ready to ask. May you know you are perfect now. There's no problem, except when we think we're not okay. That's the only story that needs healing. So you are perfection now. May you know that you are a blessing. Good morning, bodies in balance. May you know that you're perfect and lovely, and you have love and light to share in exactly the way that's right for you. May you be at peace today, and remember your ease. Remember your joy. Remember to rest. Apply these principles that we've been studying in the name of earning money or crunching it, being productive. Let's apply those to the principle of rest and healing now. Hello, my girl. Hi, Mary. I would have seen, if I had my glasses on, I'd recognize the image there. Yeah. So just know, you're like divine flow. Please know you are in divine flow if you're willing. So my friends, I hope this was super helpful for you today. The replay of this goes up on YouTube at 2 o'clock Chicago time. And you can also download all the audios if you prefer on my website. All the links are in my profile here on Instagram. Everything is there. Or if you're listening on YouTube now, just scroll below the video. You'll see it. And I welcome your support, your assistance, helping this shine go forward. Either please invite a friend, tell a friend. I'd love you to make a post and share about this, or tell somebody else. And this way we're adding light, and also just would love to offer healing. If this is the time, I'm offering healing sessions, of course, and you're welcome to make a financial contribution to support my work. There. I liked how that sounded. So anything, I'm open. Yeah, and the new podcast today is really fantastic. So I hope you love it. Aw, yay! You'll do the fishes? So much light. And give your daughter a kiss for me. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, you guys... You guys, make sure you're friending with each other, because this is our family, our posse. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna do the dishes? Yeah. See how I just manifested a little more free time today? Am I rocking it or what? Yeah. So have a beautiful day. I'll see you in the morning, okay? It's me, Robin, signing off. Lots of love. Bye-bye. Big hugs. And if I can help, reach out in the comments, like I said, on my message me, and I will love to read your letter and share it on the podcast and offer healing specifically. It's an honor to be your internet mama. I'm honored. And let me just say that I'm proud of you, and you're doing a beautiful job. Okay, I know the fishes. I didn't know what he meant, because I do have the fishes right here. See, I just did the fishes, so I don't know what he... All right, love you guys. Aloha. See you in the morning. Bye. Ciao.